Welcome to this very exciting class on educational administration and leadership. My name is David Lansdale, and I have been working at the Universidad San Francisco de Quito for 9 years. I'm passionate, in fact, I would say crazy about your country. I think it's one of the most extraordinary countries in the world. Very underestimated. It's a little bit like a diamond in the rough. And why am I sharing that with you? Because from my perspective, one of the biggest challenges today in Ecuador is how to mobilize the vision, the commitment, the enthusiasm of both teachers and students to begin to appreciate Ecuador for what it is and transform it into its full potential. So I'm going to start with a little story. There are 3 men building a building, and you go to the first one and you say, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?" And he says to you, "Well, it's quite obvious. I'm putting one brick on top of the other." You go to the second person and you say, "And you, sir, what are you doing?" "Oh," he says, "we're building a straight wall that's going to be perpendicular to the rest of the building." You go to the third man and you say, "And you, sir, what are you doing?" "Oh," he says, "my friends and we are building one of the 7 wonders of the world. We're building the Taj Mahal." So that's part of my challenge to you for this class, and for me also, is how to get us to think big picture, outside the box, and mobilize the most valuable resource that Ecuador has today, which, if you ask me, is really what educational administration and leadership is all about. Mobilize the resource of human capital so that young people, being inspired by teachers who are also inspired because you have become an educational administrator capable of motivating and mobilizing the resources necessary to help them realize their full potential. So we have 8 weeks together. The time is short. We have a lot of material to cover. And I will give you a little bit of an overview of what the class is about. But before I do that, I'm going to give you a little challenge. And what I've drawn here on the board are 9 dots. And what I want you to do is take a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, mark those 9 dots. They should be equidistant from each other, so they actually form a square, right, with the middle dot in the middle. And now your challenge is to take those 9 dots and using only 4 straight lines, connect those 9 dots without lifting your pen or your pencil. I'm not going to give you the answer yet. I want you to be thinking a little bit about this as I give you the rest of the presentation. But this solution, to me, is what liberal arts is all about. It's what educational administration is all about. It's what leadership is all about. And if you can solve this problem, let me tell you a little secret. If you can solve this problem, you can fly and you can inspire others to fly as well. So, welcome to educational administration. This first week, what I'm going to ask of you by Thursday of this week is to create a resume with a cover letter where you are presenting yourself to me as a principal who wants to work in my school. I'm the owner of the school, and you want to work as the principal of that school. Why should I hire you? What are your qualities, your characteristics, your values that should get my attention and say, "I want you to be on my team"? And what we're going to do is set up an illuminate session where you will present, each one of you will present your cover letter and resume visually online to the rest of the class, and that will be 5% of your grade. Okay? So it's my chance to get acquainted with you, our chance as a group to get acquainted with each other. This is an online class. It's a virtual class, which means we don't get to see each other, we don't get to touch, smell, feel each other. It's a very virtual experience, but I want to make it as real as possible. So that'll be our assignment for the first week. Look forward to getting acquainted with you. Looking forward to these 8 weeks together. Thank you for choosing this class, and let's enjoy this. Let's turn this class into one of the most enjoyable, exciting classes that you will take here at the Universidad San Francisco de Quito. Thank you.